Hey, good morning, brothers and sisters. Happy day, whatever day it is, at what point you happen to be watching this, or night, or moment, happy moment. This was recorded on a Friday, so happy Friday for those who see it on a Friday. I've just been doing some reading. I'm telling you, this book, I don't know if it's backwards on that thing, it looks backwards to me, but Awakening to Your Life Purpose, Eclhart Tolle, really it's about like becoming conscious of your ego, and how to kind of break free of the constant identification with, I don't know, threats to your ego, like things that just don't matter, these things that like drag you in. One of the things that it's been, going over, and it's something that's just been, for me, I've had my own intuitive language for it, was I call it the trigger monsters, or the black wolf. If I see my spirit animal as a wolf, I have a golden wolf and I have the black wolf. And black wolf is what this book kind of identifies as the pain body, but it is a manifestation, an energy being that is made up of pain, made up of fear, made up of, and I can literally feel it when it takes over my body. And here's what it feels like. Somebody says something, it's like, you're just walking along having your day. Somebody says something, and all of a sudden it feels like a splash of cold water over you, or it feels like maybe the rug gets pulled out from under you, or you go into like some sense of fight or flight, and you start saying or reacting to, out of like unconsciously, out of the past. And it's funny because you don't, until you know what it is, you don't really know what it is. So you don't know that you've been taken over by the black wolf, by the pain body. It just feels like the more right you are in the conversation, the more delicious it's going to be, right? So you're there because you're going to be in a conversation, and you're going to, maybe it's with a partner, or, somebody where you start going down like these well-worn paths, rabbit holes you've been down 100 times. And, you kind of know the script. What's happening next? You're going to dig into that same old thing that, and every word you say is going to be designed to create more pain. And as you speak it, and when you're in that presence, when you are consumed by the black wolf, or by the black whatever it is, it's going to feel really delicious to say hurtful things and to do hurtful things. It's going to feel really delicious. But when you let that black wolf control you, and it's just feeding, and it's feeding on your love, and it's feeding on your relationship, and it's feeding on your connection with other people. And it's because everything that you say from that place, which feels so delicious in the moment, is destructive. And you know it, and you do it anyway. Satan's tennis. Hit the ball back. Yeah, he said this, I'm going to say this. Hit it back, hit it back. Keep going, harder, faster, more furious. Yeah. Let's eat. Let's fucking hurt each other with words. Let's do it. Yes, let's do this. Come on. I'm going to be right. 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 And then you're not speaking to that person that you love for minutes, hours, days, while that energy dissipates, and while you're just filled with shame and remorse, and walking on eggshells, and pretending it didn't happen, or wishing it didn't happen, or any of that. And here's the secret to getting out of it. One experience at a time. Is that when you feel yourself, feel that initial splash of water, or that initial sense, that initial feeling, that familiar feeling, maybe you're going to have to get through this a few times to kind of go back and track the feeling. But when you feel that initial feeling, before you say a word, take 10 breaths and say to yourself, I'm okay. I am safe. I am in this beautiful moment. And I do not need to respond to that invitation to my darker self. And oftentimes, the things that trigger it, the things that can be said, that are said or whatever, can be ignored. They don't require responses. They're just little offhand, thoughtless comments that are made. And don't take it personally. And don't take it personally, because you know what? That person who said that thoughtless comment, they're really, it's not them trying to hurt you. It's that their pain body, their black hero is getting hungry for drama. So they'll throw out an offhand comment that, that they know has started an argument before, because the black part in them is hungry and just needs to feed. So let's not feed each other's beasts. Let's not play Satan's tennis. When you realize you're in a game of Satan's tennis, walk away. Don't worry about being right. Ask instead, say, you know what? I'm deeply in a game of devil's tennis with you. And I really am going to stop, because I understand that right now nothing positive is happening. So I'm going to walk away for 10 minutes and take some breaths. And I'm going to shake it off, like a dog getting out of the water and shaking off the water. I'm going to shake it off. I'm going to shake off the feelings. I'm going to shake off the commitment to the reality of that what you said matters in those moments. Because you know what? What you said to me in those moments also was not reality. It was just pain's reaction to the past and the monster's hunger to feed on my well-being. And I will not feed it my soul. I will not feed it another ounce of my happiness. Are you? Walk away, shake it off. It's not personal. I'm not taking this person. I love this person. Remind yourself that you love that person. Remind yourself what you want for that person, which is for them to have peace, joy, harmony, and connection, just the same as you. Remind yourself that deep, deep inside, we're all one. We are all one. And so, sit down in some prayer. And pray for consciousness. Dear Lord. I'm so grateful and aware of the fact that there's only one activity, only one thing happening in the universe, and that is the activity of spirit, the activity of God, Goddess, love, or whatever else you call it, however else it is manifesting in this moment. One thing happening. And I realize that everything that I am is inside of that one thing. That there is no part of me that is on the outside of the activity of the God universe, the spirit verse, the energy. There's no place in my thoughts, in my actions, anywhere. There's no place that I am not 100% God, 100% spirit. And that every point, every infinitesimal point of spirit is infused with all of the intelligence of spirit. There is no molecule within me that does not have every bit of information about the truth. And so from this place of oneness, I state that today is a day of consciousness. And I am manifesting for today a day of awareness, a day in which the black wolf does not hold sway. When I experience those trigger moments, those feelings, which for me are like that feeling of a bucket, of cold water, or that feeling of helplessness, or that feeling that I'm in a situation where I need to be right and vindicated, I will notice them. Like that carbon monoxide alert throwing off the little chirps, chirp, chirp, chirp. That's going to be an indicator to me. Aha! My black wolf is hungry. I'm not going to feed it. I'm going to take some breaths. Oh, yeah. Who I am is God. Who I am is peace. I stand for peace. I stand for love. Divine right action guides my every step today. The peace of the universe realizes itself through and as me today and spreads itself to every person, place, or thing that I encounter. Yes. Emotional healing is happening as me today. And the light of the universe and the elevation of consciousness is being represented in me today. I am representing. I am God's representative. I am God's bicep today, connected to the elbow, connected to the hand, connected to the tool, as we repair and replace all of the old thinking, all of the old ideas, all of the out of alignment perceptions that keep us in pain. God's handyman. That's me. So grateful. So grateful for my small part, the small little world that I can affect with my prayers, the small little world that I can affect with my energy, with my smile. But the ripples caused by that small world, who knows? Who knows how big they will change the universe. They will change the entirety of the consciousness on this planet. I have no doubt that what I do is important. I have no doubt that who I am is critical to the evolution of the human consciousness. I have no doubt. And I am so grateful for it. So grateful. I speak this word for myself and for everybody within my hearing, whether it's digital, analog, or they're listening through the floor. This and everything I have said is true in this moment and forevermore. And let this word be, releasing it powerfully into the universe, knowing that it is its own nature to be made manifest. It is the same part of God that I am, that we are, that our thoughts are, and everything. It is just all God, all good, all done. All done, and so it is. And so it is, and so it is. Amen. Amen. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. You may see me a little shaking. This has started in February. I don't know, maybe I've talked about this before, but I've had an experience of what I believe to be Kundalini manifesting itself physically in my body as energy, and done some experimenting with it, and kind of cool. It's kind of cool, but I don't know much about it. So if any one of you guys has experience with it, drop me a little note. I'm just kind of trying to get through it on my own, doing some reading, looking for teachers. All right, let's do this. Let's change the world, folks. I had a hopeless day yesterday, actually, but I realized that was now just kind of my pain body, asking me to kind of see who I could trigger with my little emotional things. Oh, I'm feeling flat today. I'm feeling gray today, and seeing if people did or didn't reach out. I could feel resentment about it, right? Just asking me, just waiting for me to kind of find reasons find reasons to feel pain, but you know what? I feel better today. I feel better today. So bless you. Bless me, bless us. We're doing it. Have no doubt. Even if you're having a great day, you're doing it. Have no doubt. Accept it. Accept where you're at. Try not to trigger the black monster in other people. And pray and love and wait, because tomorrow going to be different. It always is. All right, all. Love you.